decided to pick up my camera today and film a little week in my life reading vlog. I am about to finish my book and I'm going to take you guys along with me as I pick out what book I want to read next. And today I am just going to sit and make a to-do list, see what I need to get done today. Hopefully I can get some reading done. I'd love to prioritize that. I have not had much time for YouTube lately because I have been a little bit busy with some life stuff. I am a mom of 2, so we've had some birthdays, we had a family vacation, and I just have not had time to pick up my camera, which is okay. I have really enjoyed being present, and I have gotten some reading done, but not as much as I would like to. Currently reading Summer by Ali Smith. This is my second Ali Smith novel. I am really enjoying it. I did myself a bit of disservice because I read these out of order. That's okay. There's just characters in this from the other books that I am not well acquainted with, so I've been a little bit confused, but I've been able to figure it out. But I definitely recommend you read this seasonal quartet by Ali Smith in the right order just to get the best experience that you can out of it. But I'm still really liking it. I've been on my phone a little bit too much. I just re-downloaded TikTok. I started making my own TikToks. I only have like 3 so far, but that's been fun and definitely out of my comfort zone. But I will bring you guys with me as I finish this book and try to figure out what I want to read next. We'll see where that goes. Anyways, I need to get off of my phone as much as I can, read as much as I can, be present with my kids as much as I can, and get some stuff done around the house. I have some laundry that I need to do. And yeah, I'm just gonna take you guys along with me this week. Today is Thursday, August 1st. Anyways, I am gonna get reading and writing out my to-do list, and I will check back in when I have something else to say. But yes, I'm gonna go read and get off my phone, hopefully. Hi, okay, I have finished Summer by Ali Smith, and I liked it, but I didn't love it. I feel like this almost put me in a book slump. I think that I really enjoyed Autumn more than I did Summer, and I feel like that's partly because I skipped over Spring and Winter. I think if I read those, I would have liked this even more because there were some characters in here that were also in those books that I have not met before. So I was a little bit bored in parts, but I think her writing is really great. I love her writing. I can't wait to read more of her work, but I just don't know if this one really hit for me. I don't know. I can't really like exactly pinpoint what it was. This book actually talked a little bit about, which I thought was interesting. This book follows Sacha and her brother Robert in the very beginning and their mother Grace, and I enjoyed that part of the book in the very beginning when it's talking about them. And then it also follows some characters that you met in Autumn, which is Elizabeth and Daniel, and I really enjoyed that part as well. I think that was my favorite part. So those parts I liked. In the middle there, it kind of started to lose me towards like the middle/end. I don't know what it was. I think it was when like Charlotte came into the story. I think you met her in another book, and I didn't really understand completely exactly who she was, and I think that's my fault because I did not meet her in her proper book. But still, I really enjoyed the writing, and I will definitely be reading more from Ali Smith. I just feel like I didn't get as much out of it as I could have, which again, I feel like is my fault. But I still really enjoyed it. It's just not gonna be a favorite, and I didn't like absolutely love it. But I feel like a lot of the like stories in here, like I feel like they're still gonna stick with me and I'm gonna be thinking about them. I don't know if I said this, but this book touched on, which I thought was really interesting because I have not read a book that did that. And I thought it'd be kind of cringy, but it actually was not. I thought she handled it pretty well. Yeah, I like all of the conversations that she explores, and I thought overall this was probably like a 3-star. Not my all-time favorite, but I will probably think about it. And I don't know, like, I wish that I liked it a little bit more than I did, but I think that it still did what it needed to do, and I will definitely be checking out the rest of the quartet. Definitely read it in order. Don't do what I did. I don't recommend that. But I am sitting here with a stack of books that I would like to read next. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna read. I'm kind of feeling pulled towards these 3 right here. We have my Year of Rest and Relaxation by Ottessa Moshfegh. I have read Eileen by Ottessa Moshfegh. Loved it so much. That, shockingly, is the only book by Ottessa Moshfegh that I have read, so I would really love to read this one. I also have a novel love story by Ashley Poston. I would love to read this. I read The Dead Romantics. I thought it was really cute, and if I am kind of feeling like a little cute romance, I think this one would be a great choice. And then I also am looking at this one. We have The Seas by Samantha Hunt. I don't know what this is about, but there's a mermaid on the cover, and I'm very intrigued. I've heard multiple people recommend this. Iggy from Literary Iggy, like, loves this book. So she kind of convinced me to pick it up, and I trust her, so I'm curious, very curious about it. So I have another book by Samantha Hunt on my shelf, surprisingly. I don't know, I didn't mean to. It's something that I picked up a long time ago, so if I like this, maybe I can read that one too. Yeah, I'm gonna read a little bit of each. I'm gonna put my other baby to bed, and then I will check back in with you tomorrow and let you know what I decided on. Okay, quick update. I decided to start with The Seas by Samantha Hunt, and I've only read like 2 pages, but I'm already obsessed with her writing. I'm so intrigued. I'm so excited, and I'm really glad I'm vlogging this because I feel like I'm gonna love this. It might be too soon to say because I'm only 2 pages in, but I feel like I'm gonna love this, and I'm pretty excited. So I'm gonna keep reading, and I will check back in tomorrow and let you know what I think. But I'm pretty much a chapter in, and I'm already just enthralled. So I'm gonna check back in tomorrow. Tomorrow morning we are going to the zoo with my sister early in the morning, so I don't know how much reading I'll get done. Hopefully I can wake up before the kids and read some, but I will check in tomorrow and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, good night. Okay, hi. It is the next morning and I have officially gotten into The Seas by Samantha Hunt. This book, I talked a little bit last night. I am so excited to read this today. I am just totally enamored with her writing, with what is going on. We know that I believe this character, her name is, does she have a name? Okay, I don't know if she has a name. I was reading this late last night. I need to refresh today. But I believe she is a mermaid. She and her father, or she and her mother. I clearly don't remember a lot, but they are from the sea, which I think is just so interesting. And some things are happening, and I just want to keep reading. It's just one of those where you want to keep flipping the pages, and it's just one of those times where you're like, this is a good book. This is why I read type of books. I've just heard so many good things about this for a couple years now, and I don't know why it's taken me so long to pick this up, because I'm loving it. So that's good news. I'm also reading Talking at Night by Claire Daverly. I think that's her last name. People compare that if you like normal people, and I am someone that likes normal people and Sally Rooney. So I guess it's really for the Sally Rooney girls, which I am that. So I am also really liking that. I'm doing that on audiobook. Yeah, I hope to maybe listen to some more of that today, and I hope to get a little bit further in the seas. We are about to leave. We are going to the zoo with my sister and getting bagels, because she always does Bagel Friday. We're getting a bagel, and then I'll probably get another coffee, and then we'll go to the zoo with the kids. It'll be really fun. And then also, I think I'm gonna go by the library. I promised one of my little ones that we would go to the library today. That's my biggest hack, is library, because I love the library, my kids love the library. We can just go and everybody's happy. And so we're gonna go there later and drop off some books. Actually, let me tell you what I am dropping off while I'm at it. I'm gonna take back A Tree Grows in Brooklyn, because I don't think I have time for this right now, and I'd rather someone else read it. I'm also gonna take back The Summer I Turned Pretty, because I think there's other books I would rather read right now, and I've already seen the first season of the show, which doesn't make me feel very excited to pick that up. And then I also am gonna return this one. I hope this finds you well, but I do plan on returning to this. I just don't think I have the time right now, and I would rather get to Greta and Valden first. So I'd rather return this one, let somebody else check it out, and then maybe I can check it out again later. Or maybe I can borrow it on Libby. I put a hold on Libby for it, so we'll see, whatever comes in first. But anyways, I am gonna go take the kids to the zoo and go pick up my sister, so I will check back in with you guys later. That's great. Why is this like so magical?
He remarked jeeringly, and was gone before they could think of a thoroughly satisfactory
Moving in the air above and in the earth below and around him. Penetrate.
Oh, no one else to pass a word with. No one else to...
What? Can you not get it on? Okay, hi. It's been 24 hours probably since I have spoken with you, and I apologize. I've been busy with my kids. We went to the pool today, and yesterday we were at the zoo. I think I already told you that. That actually was our last update. Today I spent some time at the pool with them, and that was really nice. But I got some reading done, maybe like a chapter. And I have been just having some quiet time, and I wanted to update you guys on this book. So, I am really enjoying this. I am really enjoying Samantha Hunt's writing. This is the first book I've ever read by Samantha Hunt, and I just learned, I think this is her first book, which is very cool. Maggie Nelson actually gives a little introduction that I read earlier. I like Maggie Nelson. I have read Bluets by Maggie Nelson. I enjoyed it. It wasn't an all-time favorite. It's something I'd like to revisit, but this book so far, we are following a girl. Again, I don't remember if she has a name. She believes that she is a mermaid. She doesn't have her father anymore. We don't really know what happened to her father. He has disappeared. We don't know where her father is. And she has this relationship with this man that she calls Jude. And he is like 13 years older than her. It's kind of sus. I think she says they met when she was 13. But I'm not really sure if Jude is a real person. I think Jude is also maybe supposed to be representing her father. I'm kind of trying to figure out what's happening there. But I feel like this book is going to tackle grief and maybe some other topics. I'm not really sure yet. I am 50 pages in, and I think Maggie Nelson may have said that this book also discusses loneliness. Writing is so unique. I've not read anything like this before. There's so many things that I really want to underline. I just underlined one thing. I just started underlining. She has some more of her cigarette. I always thought it was because the ocean is like a one-of-a-kind thing. Like there is nothing else similar to it in the entire world, and so the ocean feels no love, no mother, no father, or husband, like a space alien. I always thought that just made it an extremely nasty and greedy thing, like an only child. I am really enjoying her writing. There were other things that I want to go back and underline. So far, I'm 50 pages in. This is like 200 pages. If I could finish this tomorrow, I'd be set. I would love to sit and read this as much as I can tomorrow. I think I totally could. It's a book I definitely believe I could read in one day. So I have like 150 pages left. I'd like to try to finish this tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday. So we're having a family day. I don't know. I'll see what I can get read, but I will check back in with you guys tomorrow when I have read a little bit more of this book. reading update on The Seas by Samantha Hunt. I'm about halfway through, about like 100 pages in. I'm still really loving Samantha Hunt's writing. It is so good. I'm also just so intrigued still. Something interesting just happened. I'm not gonna say for spoilers sakes, but about 100 pages in, we just got a chapter of her in the attic, and I have questions. I am still really enjoying this, and I'm on course to maybe still finishing this by the end of the night. It's a pretty quick read. I feel like I could sit and read this in one sitting if I really wanted to, but I don't have the time for that though. But hopefully I'm gonna finish this today. We are about to go to my in-laws for dinner, so that'll be nice. I still have some editing that I need to do because I have a video that I need to get up still. So maybe finishing this is my goal for the day, and maybe working on that video. It's probably gonna go up sometime this week. Yeah, I am gonna go read some more before we have to leave in a few minutes. And I will probably give you an update when I finish this and pick out my next book. So I'm gonna leave this right here. Yeah, talk to you later. Okay, I am back with a reading update. I have finished The Seas by Samantha Hunt, and I might have found a new favorite book, and I am so excited about that. I thoroughly enjoyed this. This is a strange novel. It is a book about grief. It is a book about a girl that has lost her father. It is about a girl who is lonely. She's trying to find herself. She finds herself in this relationship with this man who is much older than her, and there are a lot of alcoholics around her. And it's a coming of age story. It is so short and sweet. Not very sweet, but it's short. It's about 200 pages, so I feel like there's not much I can say without giving anything away. I think you should try to go into this as blind as you can, because I believe the story just tells itself as you read it. But it's really good. I recommend this for people that enjoyed Our Wives Under the Sea by Julia Armfield. I loved that book. I think if you liked that book, you might enjoy this one. I also think if you enjoyed The Pisces by Melissa Broder, I think you should check this book out. It kind of has a similar theme because the girl is a mermaid. Just like in The Pisces, our character forms this relationship with a merman. So it's kind of similar vibes with the ocean and the water. And this book was just so weird, so strange, in the best way possible. I love strange, weird literature, and I think if you like weird lit, I think that you should check this book out. I've not heard a lot of people talking about this book, which I think should change. I think this book should have more people reading it, in my humble opinion. I thought this was so good. Her writing, magnificent. Her writing was so beautiful. I wanted to underline so many things. And also the cover of this book, exquisite. This is so pretty. I love the mermaid. I love all of the underwater imagery. I think this is such a pretty book. Oh, and Maggie Nelson introduced it in the beginning. The introduction was by Maggie Nelson. I thought that was really cool. I think I've already talked about that. I actually did not finish reading the introduction because I was worried about spoiling it. I usually don't like to read introductions because I feel like it kind of gives too much away. So I might go back and read that now that I have finished it. This is a book that I would read again. I think this is great for summer. Yeah, I think this is a book, the more that I read it, I think I will get more out of it every time. It's definitely a sad little book, and like I said, it explores themes of grief. Check trigger warnings. It also talks about war, so definitely check the trigger warnings if you need to. But overall, I am going forward, I'm trying not to rate books. I think I'm trying to stray away from ratings because I just don't like being restricted to a number on a book, because I feel so much more than a number. I know some people like having numbers because it helps them like categorize their like favorite books, and like it's but like to me every genre is so different, and if I were to rate this, it would be like above a 4-star, maybe a 5-star. Maybe a 5-star actually. I feel like this would be a 5-star read from me. So much about it I just loved, and then the end I just thought it was beautiful. I just loved this book so much. Iggy from Literary Iggy, thank you for recommending this to me, or not to me, but I guess by watching your channel it was recommended to me. Thank you, because so good, so good. I am really excited to read more from Samantha Hunt. I have another book on her shelf that has just been sitting there, and I didn't know who Samantha Hunt was until I realized that it's the same author that wrote The Seas. So I'll definitely be reading more from her. So reading update, I finished The Seas, loved it. I am just so happy that I finally read this, and I began a new book last night. I wanted to kind of switch up genre. I was deciding between My Brilliant Friend by Elena Ferrante and My Year of Rest and Relaxation by Otessa Moshfegh, but I decided to land on A Novel Love Story by Ashley Poston. I am so excited to be reading this. I read The Dead Romantics last fall, and I was obsessed. I loved The Dead Romantics. I thought it was so cute, so fun. That also has themes of grief. Maybe that is a reoccurring theme in my reading. I thought that The Dead Romantics was a really good book, and I have not read The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston, but I am going to get to it. I decided to go ahead and read this one next. This cover, beautiful. I love this color. I love all of the colors. So I am gonna go ahead and read this because after reading Summer, I loved Summer by Ali Smith, but after reading Summer and then after reading The Seas, I think I just need a little bit of a genre mix-up. It's about a girl named Eileen. She is traveling through a small town and she runs into this man, quite literally, with her car. And they kind of have like a rough little start there. Obviously, she hit him with her car. So she's like in this small town, she's in this little bar, and she needs a place to stay because she needs a place to stay, quite simply. And basically, I haven't gotten any farther than this, but the lady that's like running the bar, she's like, oh, what's his name? I don't know what his name is, but this guy that she hit, the lady at the bar is like, oh, you have a loft available, don't you? She can stay there. So I believe it's going in that direction where she's probably gonna stay at his loft. I don't know if they're gonna like be there together or if he lives somewhere else. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty excited. I think this town that she's in is supposedly straight out of her favorite book series by her favorite author, which Ashley Poston, if you don't know, has a lot of magical realism in her books, and I love magical realism. So that's fun, and I am just really excited to read this. So anyways, I'm gonna stop yapping about this book, and I am going to clean. Shocker. I have some cleaning that I need to do. I also, another reading update, I had been listening to Talking at Night by Claire Daverly, like a 5-star potential. So I decided that I was going to stop listening to the audiobook because I'm worried it's going to hinder my reading experience with it. I wanted to own a copy because the hardback is so beautiful. So I got a copy and it will be here. Probably, I don't know when, but I'll let you know when it gets here. So yeah, I feel like that's pretty much all my reading updates. I also have some editing I need to do. Hopefully my August TBR video, it will already be up when you see this video, but I'm hoping to get that up tomorrow. So I need to get editing on that. Yeah, so I will check back in when I have a reading update with a novel love story. I'm probably going to be filming this through Thursday, so there's a high possibility that I will not be finishing this book with you guys this week, but I think that I will definitely let you know my thoughts when I do finish it. But yeah, I'm gonna go read and do a little bit of house stuff, and I will check back in a little bit later. And I want some transition books, and I want to finish up some summer books that I want to read, because summer is going to be over soon, but where I live it's really hot, so I feel like I'm still going to be open. Okay, I have a reading update and a package that came in the mail that I would love to unbox with you guys. First of all, let's do reading update. I have a novel love story, and I am just gonna give y'all like first impressions because I still would like to get a little bit further into this book before I make any assumptions or judgments on it. I'm about 75 pages in, and I like it. I think it's really cute. But I hate to say a but. Okay, we're gonna be honest, okay? So I'm feeling a little bit disconnected from the aspect of her being inside her favorite series, like book series element to this book. I don't know why. I feel a little disconnected. I don't feel like I really care about the fake people that she cares about. I don't know if that's an unpopular or popular opinion on this. I've heard that people don't love the romance in this. And so far, I could agree. I've not gotten anywhere with the romance. Like, we've literally just met him because I am like less than 80 pages in. There's no romance yet. They had their little meet cute. She ran over him with his car. She ran over him with her car. He's kind of grumpy. I don't like him very much so far. Like, he's not giving any good qualities about himself so far. Like, I'm not feeling any flirtation. I'm not feeling any like interest in this guy, to the point where I'm like, is he the love? Is he the love interest? Because I'm not buying it. Which is sad to say. I really, really, really want to love this book, okay? I do. I'm gonna try to read some more because I was vibing with the atmosphere, the storytelling. I like her writing. I love her little world she has created. I think it's really cute. This is great for the fall. If you want to read this, I think it'd be really cute in the fall time. It's kind of giving Gilmore Girls, small town, cute, kind of like part of your world vibe, you could say, by Abby Jimenez. I like it, but I'm not loving it. I don't know. I think I'm gonna try to read as much as I can tonight. I've got to make dinner soon, and you know, we'll see how much reading I can get done. I also would like to start a new audiobook because I don't have one going. Speaking of audiobooks, I think that's all that I want to say on this right now. I'm kind of feeling like indifferent. I haven't really read it much today, so maybe if I like pick up in the story, I don't know where the story is, I don't know where the plot's going. I know absolutely nothing about this besides the fact that she's in this town and she recognizes all the people, doesn't know how she got there. But this guy, Anders or something, I don't know. I don't even know his name. I don't like his name. Her name is Eileen, which I love that name. But I hate to be negative because I really wanted to like this, but I also have to be honest with myself. This cover though, 10 out of 10. I love the cover. I'm gonna give this more chance, okay? I lost my train of thought, guys. I don't know what I was saying. I was saying that, oh, the guy, the love interest, Anderson, he knows that he's in a storybook world, and I'm not really sure why yet. I haven't really gotten there. Maybe I did. I don't know. He kind of knows and understands. She doesn't understand yet how she's there. It's very magical realism. I think because of the cover, them inside this door, I think my little fantasy loving self was like hoping for some more fantastical elements, like actually walking into a storybook is what I was picturing. And I think because it's more rooted in reality and it's magical realism. Okay, my phone died. But I thought I would finish what I was saying, which is I love magical realism, but I just don't know if it is working for me in this book because I think that I need a little more magic. I don't know. I just feel like to me, if I'm being honest, which is what we do here, we are honest with ourselves and with each other. I feel like the magic element, like the magical realism element, doesn't feel any different to me than if she walked into a regular town and just met people, like strangers. But like, I just feel a disconnect to them because I didn't read the books like she did, you know? So like, I almost wish she walked into like a fantasy world or something a little more interesting, because there's this girl and she's like super into her love life, and then she like makes the girl mad because she starts saying like, you don't have to settle. But the girl gets mad because obviously she gets mad because she's like, you don't know me. She doesn't understand that she's a part of a book. So to me, it just feels kind of like cheesy in a way. And I just feel disconnected because I'm like, why do we care about this girl? I need to care, but I don't care because I didn't read the books. I don't know if that makes any sense. Yeah, I'd like to know if anybody else has had this experience with this book. I'm gonna keep going. If I feel like I'm like angry reading it, then I'm just gonna DNF it. But at this rate, I don't know if it's working for me, which I loved the Dead Romantics. So I hate saying that, and I'm nervous because I want to like the 7-Year Slip, and I think I will like that one because I think I hear the romance is better in that one. So I'm gonna try to just kind of like not overthink it too much. I think I'm overthinking it. So I'm just gonna like keep reading and just see how I feel about this little small town, and I'll let you know my thoughts later. Anyways, I have a package to open and I'm pretty excited about it. So I'm gonna open it on camera with you guys. 1 second, let me set this down. Okay, we're back over here and hopefully my phone doesn't die because that's what happened the first time. But we have a package. We're gonna open it. If I don't drop it, hold on. Okay, let me open this baby. I know what it is. Actually, I've already kind of mentioned it, so you probably know what it is too. The person that, they like threw it on my porch and I heard a loud bang and I was like, I immediately was like, that's my book. I hope it's okay. I think she's fine. We have Talking at Night by Claire Daverly. I'm so excited for this. I've already started it on audio. If you saw my TikTok about what I read this past week, which I don't know if you watch me on there, but you should. I make TikToks now. I am a TikToker now, apparently. Talking to my camera. Oh yeah, there's it. Back. I have Talking at Night by Claire Daverly here, and anyways, I was talking about TikTok. I don't know why. Anyways, okay. Talking at Night by Claire Daverly. I'm so excited for this. I started the audiobook for this week and I decided that I want to read it with my eyes because this is really pretty. It's this like gorgeous color. I love this. I really wanted this on my shelf and I really wanted to read this like in my head and not through audio. The audiobook kind of reminded me of reading a what is their name? Oh, it kind of reminded me of reading an Alice Oseman audiobook, like Loveless, because it has like a British narrator and I really liked it, but I wasn't in the story very much for some reason. And this is compared for people that like Sally Rooney. So, I love Sally Rooney, okay? I think that this could have 5-star potential if I read this physically. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna read this with my eyes soon, hopefully, because I've already started it and I really like it. So I would like to pick this back up soon. Anyways, I just wanted to show you that I got this because I have no self-control and I really wanted to own it. And she's gorgeous. This cover is probably one of my favorite covers that I've ever owned. Like, it's absolutely breathtaking. I love it. So that's my new book, my new baby. And I am actually going to go edit some of my video that I still haven't gotten up. Today, I would love to get it up by the end of the night. So today's Thursday. So let's see if I can finish that before dinner, or I'm probably gonna work on it after dinner and when my kids are asleep. So I'd love to get that up. Tomorrow's Friday. Today I actually met with my friend Shelby for coffee. She has a channel on here. You should check her out. Shelby's Reading. Shelby is reading. Shelby's Reading. Yeah, you should go check her out. She's the best. And she makes really good videos, really fun reset videos, reading vlogs, chatty videos talking about books she loves. You should definitely go support her channel. And yeah, we just had like a little coffee shop meeting. It's just really nice to bounce ideas off with a friend and just hear each other talk about goals and routines that they'd like to stick with, and, you know, not using my phone in the mornings and not using my phone late at night and getting off TikTok as much as I can, and like schedule days for videos and reading and making time for reading and all that stuff. So that was just much needed. Anyways, I am going to go edit, read, do something else except yap to you guys for like an hour straight. So yeah, I will check back in when I've read some more of this, and I think I might be ending this video tomorrow, so I will probably keep you in the loop tomorrow, and then we will part ways, and I will let you know when I finish my book at some point. So, chat soon. Friday and I am back and I have a book haul. Well, funny story. Okay, so today I got locked out of my house because I left my house key inside my house. Yes, the other day I wanted to leave the car running with the kids in it. So I took my key off my keychain and yada yada. Now I was left without a key. So we kind of ended up going out after the library today, but first I went to the library. So I picked up 2 holds. First, we have All Fours by Miranda July. I'm very excited for this. I've heard the entire internet talking about this, at least in the lit fic world, and I really am looking forward to it. It kind of reminded me of Death Valley when I heard the synopsis, but I'm gonna kind of just erase it and go in a little blind. But I'm excited for this, so hopefully I can get to this soon. And then I accidentally did this in my sleep, apparently. I don't remember putting this on hold, but I guess it did. This is The Paradise Problem by Christina Lauren. I don't know if I'm actually gonna read this. It's fake dating. Every time I've read this author duo, I always have a fun time, so it just depends on my mood. We'll see. But these are the ones that I got from Second and Charles, which is the used bookstore that I go to. First we have Betty by Tiffany McDaniel. First we have Betty by Tiffany McDaniel. I've heard about this book, and it's been on my TBR for a little while, and it sounds interesting. It's about a family. I actually am going in blind because I've actually forgotten the synopsis completely, so we're gonna just... Actually, I don't know. I feel like this might be a sad or heavier book, so maybe I do want to kind of know, so that I can be mentally prepared for that. But anyways, I believe that her mother is white, her father is Cherokee, and it's about a family. So that's all I know at the moment. But I've heard really good things from a couple people online, so I'm intrigued. Then this one I've never heard of in my entire life. It is Straying by Molly McCloskey. I saw Rachel Cusk's name on the back, and I immediately got it because I think it's an Irish author, which I love Irish lit, or I would like to get more into Irish lit because I've liked all the ones that I've read. So this cover is also really beautiful, and I'm just gonna read it because it's rather short, and I got it for $3, so she came home with me. And then we have Emily St. John Mandel. I loved Station 11. So I want to read more by this author. So this was also $3, so I also got this one. I believe it looks a little mysterious. Something about somebody disappearing, and I don't know. I really enjoyed her writing in Station 11, so I think that this one could be a success for me, I'm hoping. And then we have Ghost Music by Anne Yu. I don't remember where I heard this from, but it's a somewhat new release. I believe it's about music. I could be wrong about, I don't know when this was released, but I'm interested. I've wanted to read this, but my library didn't have it. So when I saw this, I thought this might be my only chance to read this book. So, because otherwise I'm gonna forget about it. So I added this to my physical TBR. I really don't need to add anything else, but here I am. I also got this Penguin Classics, Pride and Prejudice. I just think she is so pretty. I've never owned one of these before. I actually already have this book, but I got it at the thrift store, and it's gonna be kind of hard to read. Oh, this was used. Hold up. I may have paid full price for this. I did not. Okay, I'm just realizing that, and I'm gonna check my receipt because I'm kind of upset if I paid double for this. Anyways, I have a feeling they probably scanned the back, but whatever. I digress. I want to read Pride and Prejudice. I have started Emma a couple months ago, and this spring I thought I would read Emma because I found it used. It was actually really hard for me to get into because I've never read Jane Austen. So I thought that I would actually start with this one, and because this is her most popular... Since this is her most popular work, yeah. that is my little haul. We've got 5 new books, 2 library holds. But I think this is gonna be the end of my vlog. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap it up here because I don't think I have anything else going on this week. I will let you know when I finish a novel love story, probably in another video, because I doubt I'll be finishing it today, and I think tomorrow is Saturday, so I might do some fun things with my kids. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a great week, and I hope you have a great evening. And I will talk to you guys soon. I have a couple videos planned, so we will see what I end up doing next. But yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in another video. And yeah, take care and read some good books.